TAQ Capital. Technical analysis quickly.
This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Before taking any action based on the information provided on this channel, it is recommended that you seek the advice of a professional licensed financial advisor.
Let's do this.
All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is just a quick video on Bitcoin as a status update. If you saw my Instagram post yesterday, you'll see that right after I called where it was going, it did exactly that. But we've made some adjustments since then as things have unfolded. So let me dive right in. Okay, so this is the 1 hour chart, and this wedge had unfolded like this. 1, and then 2, 3, and at the time 4, and we were in the process of this swoop. And I said that we were going to swoop down and out. And I think at the time of the Instagram post, we were way down here messing around with this purple, or maybe that was the YouTube video yesterday. But either way, we shot up out of the purple, out of the orange, like I said. We came up here, peaked, and we created a teal wedge, but it's a sideways broadening wedge, which makes it not terribly helpful. So once we did this swoop down and out, I knew that we had to move it back up to this next spot and see where we're sitting at there. And I think at this point, we're doing the exact same thing. So as of right now, we're moving from, we're in this teal wedge. I'm using right now this dotted or this dash line as my lower and this line as my upper. And we've gone from 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're working on breaking down and out of this wedge. So the question is, where's the target? And to do that, we've got to zoom in on this area right here to figure out what those wedges are saying. And here we have this wedge at the top, this wedge at the bottom, and we've gone 1, 2, 3, and we're working our way down to getting into 4. But we're not there yet, obviously. And right now, we are breaking out of this yellow wedge that we had forming down, and it went 1, 2, 3, 4, and break up. We know it's going to break up because the wedge is pointing down. So if we redraw the wedge now, we'd be looking at this, and we've got 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, and we've got to come down further and create a 4. But that 4 has to take us away from this one being a hit. So we have to drag this one down, something like this, and then we'll finish it with a 1, 2, 3, 4 down in here. Now it could be lower than that, could be this green dotted line, could be down to this red dotted line. It just sort of depends, and we'll see how that unfolds at that point. If I kick the Bollinger Bands and the Ichimoku cloud back on, you can see that we had the Tenkan swoop down and pull it up to the Kijin. We've gone outside the other side of the Bollinger Bands on the 5-minute, so now we'll probably be overcorrecting to come outside of the Bollinger Bands on the 5-minute this direction. And we'll just keep working our way down slowly. But a big thing to remember is that we are going to be breaking up out of this one and breaking up out of the pink one once we hit bottom and start bouncing back. So overall, we're still very bullish. And to zoom out a little bit here to show you just how bullish. As you know from yesterday's video, this was our 4th hit on the green. We did a swoop down and out, and we just got this tiny little breakout, nothing significant, which means all we need to do is bump this up there, and now this is our 4th hit, and we're doing another swoop down and breakout. And this breakout could be timed right here to break up out of the purple. And if that happens, I think we're heading up here to the pink. Now the pink is going to have to miss this because our first hit is over here. So if we look at the pink, and I do make that adjustment, we've got 1, 2, 3, and then somewhere up here 4. And it could be, I mean, anywhere along this line, it could be higher than that. But if we go and look at the Fibonacci retracement tool and we count this as our peak, like so, that would make this white line here the run. Then we would be coming back down to somewhere between this line here and this line here, which is exactly what we did. We came down to, right around here. So we favored the lower end. And then we will come back up here to 29,974. So basically 30,000 would be our next target. And that would put us right here. And I think we're going to overshoot it, because for us to miss this here, we would have to overshoot it. The only other option is if we take this up and we make that our first hit. Then we have more options. So we could lower it more like this, and then we would come up this direction and hit pretty much right on the money at 30,000 before we come down and break up out of this, or break down out of this. And that's my guess. That's where I think we're going. So if we actually measure this out and see what that's giving us from a percentage standpoint from where we currently are, we're talking 53%. So that's huge. So I would say stay tuned for that one. And that's the overall trajectory of Bitcoin. But for now, a little retracement for a lot more upside. That's it from me, guys. If you found this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe. All the socials are in the description below. I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a great day out there, and I'll catch you in the next video.